Hey everybody, welcome to Wildstar. It's been quite a while since I've actually published a Wildstar video, although I've probably got 10 videos here that I haven't published yet. As you can see, I've got all new duds, and but this one I'm going to go and revisit my spaceship. As you can see from here, from the last video, I've actually added color to it. When I first did my first Wildstar spaceship video, you could not color your housing material, but now you can. So we're going to run out here, we're going to take a look. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go over the land. Not a whole lot has changed. I have added a exile tank. I colored a Dominion tank green, but what we're going to do is take a real quick look at what's changed on my ship since the last update. So, first, we're going to take a look up top. Now, I believe, I don't remember if I had added these, this is one of those collectors, and that I added to the engines, decorative, you know. Okay, so, this generator, I've added another generator because it's actually hiding a piece of wall that's actually sticking through it. You can actually see just a little bit of it there, but it looks almost like an attachment for the generator. I guess I moved the other generator that I had. I had another wall piece that was sticking through. Alright. I've added some cabling to go from the generator to the solar generator that I got. So make that a bit more plausible. I don't remember if I had the big cannon on top of the ship. When I was looking at the ship, it was vulnerable from the top and the sides. So I actually did add a cannon that would be able to take care of those little things. The missile launcher is still in the same place. I don't remember if this upper portion was on the last video I did. But as you can see, the ship is in green. Now I've moved some stuff internally around. Now externally, the other thing I've done, if I switched out the Itheon, I think is what it's called, communications tower, for a intelligence machine here. Let me go here and take a look and see what this is called. This is called a Intel Station Marauder, and you get that at Malgave, I believe, through the rep system. So, let's take a look inside. Internally, a lot has changed. Not much is, well, let's start here. Let's just look around. You got your cargo area. You have your two detachable shuttles, which I explained came from Firefly and Serenity. I've gotten further along on this shuttle right here. This one I was using for barracks, and I have kind of somewhat started putting in the controls for it. The pilot station, I don't have any of the screens up yet. I'm still going to be using these as a sleeper. And if you're on my land, anywhere that you see cones or welders, those are areas that's still under construction. I believe I did show this shuttle last time. It'll seat 12. This shuttle is actually done. I'm not going to probably do anything else with it. I stuck this inside the shuttle because I had no place else really to put it. It doesn't really go with my decor. And there's one thing I do want to do, which let's see, let's go to sounds. Let's see, where is it? Because what I wanted to do was make a ship that was alive. You have to turn the music down, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. So I do have the music turned down. back door, you've seen this before. Force field, so you can take on cargo if you're in a vacuum. But as you can see, one of the goals was to have a ship that's alive. That everywhere you go, you can hear things, you can see things,
most of you.
You can click on things and interactive. I want to make my home interactive, so everywhere I go, there is something that I can actually interact with. Now, this is the medical bay I have made. It's a 7-bed bay plus a scanning station. The ship is fairly detailed, even down to the strain eyeball that he's looking at. Now, upstairs I have not finished. As you can see, there's a cone here and a welder. This is going to be the doctor's quarters up here, the medical staff's quarters. Now here is where the first big change took place. Last video, if I remember right, the crew quarters was up above the bridge. It was very cramped. Now, you have your regular crew down here, and this is now the officers' quarters. My Chua engineer, I haven't actually finished the rest of them except the Oren, the buyer. Now, this ship actually does have a sales team and buyers, because it's a merchant ship. Someone has to go in and sell the services, set up deliveries and stuff like that. So this room is almost finished. I think I'm still putting books on the bookshelves, but this is the room where my Oren lives. I have a washer dryer combo right here. I need to put in 2 more lockers, and 1 locker is going to go in this room here. This is a larger area right here. Each little cubicle or room has storage above it and shelves on the wall, and this is still kind of under construction. The bathroom is finished. You have your toilet, extra toilet paper, your sink, shower. Now, my wife's land, she made a very, very beautiful shower. Her bathroom is really, really very nice.
Humans are all right by me. Well,
now upstairs,
most of you.
I don't remember if I had this catwalk on the last one, but I have like a little hallway that goes down here, and we have a switch here. We have a back door, and what this is the bay where your drop pods. A team usually consists of 5 people. There is 5 drop pods here that would actually go through this shield and drop out the back of the ship. Here is the thing that I'm really most proud of, my transporter room. And this is my Star Trek influence transporter. Now let me send my bots off someplace, because they actually really do get in the way at this point. Here's my transporter
Humans are all
controls.
right by me.
Now,
well,
there is only 2 transporters that you can get for your housing. There's the Core Y83, and then there's Palaver Point. And depending on which way you stand is the one you go to. If you face this one, you're going to get the initialization core Y83. If you turn a little bit, then and you click on that, then that's going to give you Palaver Point. So that's how the transporter here operates. It's just basically which way you turn. Or if you face forward, you can open and close the doors. Now you have a trooper here for support for if you get a bad transport or something. Now, also in here in the transporter room, since that's what the transporter chief does, he gets
Humans are
bored,
all right
because he's
by
not
me.
transporting.
Well,
He's
most
got a
of you.
bookshelf. He's got some place he can sit down, so you can kind of relax there. Now, in the first video where this is, the engine room used to actually sit here, and I've moved that engine room. You know what? Actually, I want to see something. That is, if I get here, does these? Okay, so you actually have to have your interface up before these will show. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so here we have your little alcove that's got the tools and the mop and broom, mop and bucket. The bathroom is still here. I have not changed anything in the restroom. This
Humans
is
are all
the
right
train
by me.
for
Well,
the
most
bridge.
of you.
You have your recreation room, complete with kind of, I guess if you get up here and run, you can actually make it look like this works, but you won't slide off of it. Down there is the Tier 6 Festival Fab Kit, and I'll do a video on the land at a later date. I'm in a bit of a hurry right now, so I won't be doing this. Okay, upstairs we have the lounge area, kitchen, another great view of the outside, and we have a refrigerator. And it's like I said, sorry the video is, I'm kind of rushing through. I'm going to go and watch a movie with my wife here shortly. But I wanted to get my
Humans
dailies
are all
done
right
and get this
by
video
me.
made.
Well,
Okay,
most of you.
nothing has changed in the bridge except I've added people now. I have a pilot, I have a gunner. This is one of my engineers who's monitoring the power output for the ship. This is my sales team right here. They actually sell our services so we can, because honestly a cargo ship, and that's one of the things they don't really touch on in any of the sci-fis, is how do you know when to go pick up cargo. And Firefly actually did it best because they actually had people who sold their services, but they wasn't exactly on the ship. And that's one of the things I did like about Firefly, because they actually did show that in order to make a profit, in order to make money, someone had to actually contact people and say, hey, we got a ship, we can do this. Once again, I like a ship that's interactive. There's a lot on the bridge of this ship to actually interact with, including levers and screens. And if you're curious, this is the Exile screen. It comes, I don't remember where it comes from. This is a Soul Frost wall monitor, I believe. This is the this is that monitor from the Red Moon bar pack that you buy on the C-store. This is a Soul Frost monitor. It comes from Octera. This one right in front of me right here, as well as the keyboard, both comes from Grimvault with a Grimvault rep. As does this one. This also comes with Grimvault rep. Now up these stairs is the captain's quarters. The captain's quarters comes with a restroom. It is full restroom with shower, toilet. I saw a sink very similar to this one at my favorite Italian restaurant called Campisi's, and that's where I built this thing. As a matter of fact, the bathroom is a lot like what I saw there. Fireplace, bookshelves, typical bed. Now some of this stuff is here just because it's covering up something that's sticking through a wall. I've got a lot of that going on. And that's it. I mean, that is... Oh, no, it's not. Engine room. Yes, the engine room used to be in the middle. And I'm going to replace this squid platform at some point. and I'm going to make my own system of getting up here. Here's the engine room. I think it fit better. Here's my chief engineer, my Chua. Let's see. Now, the engine room, I'm going to be adding a few things to. Oh, this grate right here, and it is also in the catwalk. I got that from Octera, from the Soul Frost vendor. There's a vendor. Octera has his own kind of like currency, and I use that currency to buy.
Humans are all right by me. Well, most of you.
Okay, and that's where I got this. And I kind of like this as a walkway because I can look right down through it. I had a Chua floor up here before, but to me, for just something to walk through, this looks so much better. Now I am going to Palaver Point. Oh, I can actually just click on those and then hit enter. Nope. Okay, and I'm not able to bring up my interface. Why? Oh, that's why. There we go. So obviously I wasn't able to make the choice there without being able to see it. So now we know. My build is not a tank build. It's not a pure DPS build. It's a solo build. And the reason I use it is because when I'm not playing with my wife, I use more of a tanky build when I'm playing with her because she does DPS. But this one I need to be able to put out enough DPS to kill something and enough survivability to be able to survive killing
the Bloodied. Might be we met before, matey. But I forgive you for whatever violence you might have perpetrated on me person at the time.
Now the first guy, the captain, easy. Easy peasy. The second one, the quartermaster, now that's the one that actually will give me some grief. His ability is interruptible, and you're going to seriously want to interrupt that, because that will kill you. And I noticed that Zap did not interrupt it. However, my bruiser dot did. Different, okay. The other, the quartermaster over here, he's not interruptible as far as I know. Now, I have seen warriors knock him down if I take away his interrupt armor, because interrupt armor is what gives him his ability to resist CCs. And it used to be you could actually like hop up in the air and shoot this guy, and he would the hits on you would be minimum. Well, I think it was a patch before this last one. You can't do that, so now it's just a straight up like tank and spank. For me, I've tried different configurations to beat this guy. This one seemed to work the best for me, and it uses my bruiser bot. And I've tried doing this with blind rather than the bruiser bot, and I don't beat this guy, so let's go and do it to him. I always hate when he does that to me. chance to heal up a little bit with this body slam my bot. First time I beat this guy, I was at a gear level of 95. And there you go. So now instead of being able to do any tricks, it's just a tank and spank on this guy. Hey, yeah, I know I could go. Come on, man. Apparently, he didn't learn the first time. Messed up and blew a cooldown on that one. Yeah, you definitely want to get out of that. And on breaking his abilities, there is a cooldown on that. So if you use your bruiser bot, you can't just immediately use the bruiser bot again. If he pulls up, you're gonna have to have another interrupt. So there is some kind of cooldown on interrupts.
What be you wanting, mate? If they come back to life, you'll be the first to know.
So you're probably curious. I knew I was, because my spaceship used a lot of those round doors. And I was paying a lot of the auction house
respect a good thief, but steal my wares, and I'll cut your throat.
Here. This is where the circular door Red Moon comes from. It's from this guy here. And he's got some pretty good gear, too, so. Another one of those. I get a lot of those. God, I hate those. Alrighty, so. Unfortunately, there is no teleport back home. This right here, I think, takes you into the raid, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that takes you into the raid itself. Oh, you can jump off of Palaver Point. You can actually run out here and jump right off, and you will absolutely 100% die. Yeah. There is a teleport on the other side to Algarok. And yes, there's a guy up on this tower. You can climb this tower and kill this guy. You can see him. I can see him moving up there. I'm not able to click on him now through this. But right here he is. Just turn red for a moment. See if I can get around the right angle to show you this guy. But right up here, there's a monkey type of guy. And there. It showed it just for there now. It only flashes. Look out, banana. Right, you can kill this guy for an achievement. Working your way up here. Now, some people make it look really easy. When I got up there, it was very hard for me. But most of the time, I see people do it on their mount. And I tried it on my mount too, and I was able to get up. But working my way up to here wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do. I went around the outside edge. I think I went through the center holes in each case and got up there and killed the guy. But if you go up there and kill this guy, there is an achievement for doing so. And over here, back on the far side of this, is your portal for Algarok. And where this puts you out, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching the video, you probably played it to the point where you've seen this in Algarok. It's over here where you have the I can get down off of it. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, where you have that boat, and when you get ready to do the quest to get that terminal, you'll see that boat again. Spin around. These guys aren't actually even worth killing. There was a fella on his way up there. Let's see, where am I? But as you can see, it's just right here off Trimmer Ridge. Just take the road right off Trimmer Ridge, right down. Here, I think you can actually... Now here's something up here. I don't think this actually goes anywhere or does anything. Look, it does something for him. And here it is. Okay, so you go straight down off Trimmer Ridge, past this first platform, and to the second platform. Right up here. And there it is. And if you could actually get back to Palaver Point, I'm sorry, from here. Oh, come on, guys. I get no thrill whatsoever out of one-shotting low-level mobs. Oh, come on, man! You see, this guy is Smart Sharper Boca Panda? Interesting name. Okay, well anyway, that is it for today. And let me go someplace where I can teleport out of here. It's been a long time since I've actually come through Alvarog. I forgot how beautiful it was. For people that's just starting, you see these landmines here in Alvarog. Wow, poor sheep just got blown up. And you're going to see landmines again. I heard something else blow up. Ooh, there's two people. There's Bill Daly. Okay, who's this? Nathan Swordbreak. So shout out to those guys. Quite a few people here today. What's this? It is a critical hit booster. Alright. Yeah, I see a number of players here in Trimmer Ridge. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport to Thayd. I used to call it Thayd, but turns out I heard a NPC pronounce it and it was called Thayd. And so, go figure, right? And we watch a splash screen. Woohoo! Splash screens. Alright. Well, guys, I am going to end this video here. Nice, short, sweet. Showed how, showed Palaver Point. I may publish some more videos. I got some videos of a couple of world boss fights. And I have some videos of just like Octera and some other places that I find interesting. I'll probably put those out at some point. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy New Year's, everyone, and take care.